WBOC News This Morning, Delmarva's news leader.
Good morning. People on the lower shore are waking up to a lot of this. I'm Makia Turner reporting live this morning in Salisbury, what folks are facing as soon as they step out their door.
Driving on Maryland's roads is no easy task this morning. I'm Tyler Butler reporting live along Route 50 in Cambridge. We'll show you why the State Highway Administration is recommending you stay off the roads.
And keeping an eye on snow totals, we've got yet another measurement. I'm Evan Kozloff in Sussex County with a live report.
Good morning. You're watching WBOC News This Morning. I'm Jimmy Hoppa.
Good morning. I'm Lacey Griffith. It's Tuesday, February 17th.
Well, in case you were unhappy last time because it didn't, you should be happy this morning because it did. Let's check in with meteorologist Brian Keene at the Storm Tracker Weather Center.
I think somebody needs to take Evan's ruler away from him. Anyway, out the door this morning, snow coverage pretty uniform. We're all roughly around that 6-inch mark, so actually on the lower threshold of the 6 to 10 inches that we were anticipating. And as you can see, the snow just about wrapping up, if not already wrapped up where you're located. So we're going to talk about the continuing cold temperatures and another blast of Arctic air, in addition to some additional snow chances. That coming up in just a few minutes.
And the snow has piled up across Delmarva this morning after coming down all night long.
WBOC has team coverage of this winter storm with reporters stationed all over the peninsula. WBOC Midshore Bureau Chief Tyler Butler is live in Dorchester County with information on Maryland's roads. WBOC Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Kozloff reports on what DelDOT's doing to combat the snow. But first, WBOC's Makia Turner is live in Wycomico County. And Makia, people are waking up to a lot of snow in Salisbury.
A whole lot of it, Jimmy and Lacey. Good morning to you. You know, we've been out here for a while now, and as you can see, the snow, it's still coming down a little bit. The flakes have gotten a bit smaller than they have within the last hour. It is a little windy out here, so the temperatures do feel a lot cooler than usual. But if you take a look over here, let me just show you the type of snow we're dealing with here. It's that pretty dry, fluffy, lightweight snow. Again, just pretty easy to just brush off, so shoveling shouldn't be too difficult. If you take a look over here in this person's front yard, I brought my ruler out, and we're just going to take a look at how much a lot of people here are seeing in this neighborhood. Let's stick it down here. Wow, we're talking a little over 5.5 inches, almost 6 here. Definitely a lot of snow out here. Now, you may have seen a while ago a couple snowplows riding by behind me. You can take a look at the road conditions here in this neighborhood. I'm right off of 13, not far from it. And you can see the roads definitely have cleared up a little bit, but still, you know, not very safe to get out there. So stay inside if you can. Reporting live from Wycomico County, Makia Turner, WBOC News in Salisbury.
And here's a photo sent to us from news watcher Pat Bowers of Crisfield, a frozen Jones Creek.
Yeah, the snow may be slowing down, but the freezing's keeping up. You got a picture to share? We'd love to see it. Send it with your name and town to media@WBOC.com. Well, Maryland's plow crews are working overtime just to keep up with the non-stop snow this morning.
You know, that's
just won't
the
stop.
worst.
Yeah.
Can't take it. Still, though, the roads are not safe to drive on because the snow kept falling overnight, starting to pile up. WBOC Midshore Bureau Chief Tyler Butler joins us live from Cambridge along Route 50. And Tyler, conditions out there are pretty slick.
Lacey, I've been in touch with G. Williams, our spokesperson from the Maryland State Highway Administration, and he says that all this snow we're seeing has been a challenge for plow truck drivers all night long. But now priority one for them is to clear up the travel lanes first on area highways, but even that seems to be a challenge. The snow throughout the night was falling almost as fast as they can clean it up, although it's finally slowing down now. Williams says that means many plow drivers had to keep repeatedly cleaning the same spots over and over again. Highways are still a no-go at this point, although they are somewhat passable if you're extremely careful. Williams says they plan on plowing stop until at least mid-morning. Fortunately, though, he says the storm has played out as they have expected. As for the numbers, 144 trucks are tasked with cleaning up the lower shore, 236 on the upper shore. The recommendation to drivers, stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary to give these guys room to work. As for more good news, temperatures are still fairly low today, so we're not seeing any ice issues this morning with the snow melting and then refreezing into ice, but that could be a potential hazard as we get later into the evening. Reporting live on the Midshore, Tyler Butler, WBOC News, Cambridge.
Taking a live look from the Boardwalk Plaza hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach. Not much but white there, not our usual scene at the beach that we're used to over the summers, but you can see the boardwalk down there on the right is covered with snow. And heading in Delaware, where the roads are just as slick and dangerous this morning. The
Delaware Department of Transportation has been working throughout the night to keep major roads as clear as possible. WBOC Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Kozloff's live this morning. Evan, the trucks are moving in and out of the Del Dot station there in Seaford.
That's right. Good morning. And hey, Brian, stay away from my ruler. All right, I'm going to need this thing. Let's put this thing to use to see how much snow we now have in Sussex County. Take a look. We're probably now at about 5 inches, maybe 6 inches here. And if you take a look at what type of snow we have, it's very soft and fluffy. However, it can be a hazard on the roads, and that's why Delaware says they've been, the Del Dot says they've been working since 11 last night. They have 400 trucks working statewide, including about 100 right here in Sussex County. And take a look at some video of Route 9 in the Georgetown area. A nice coating is spread there. We spoke to some people who were working out there to clean up the snow. Take a listen.
Cold and cold.
Miserable.
Miserable.
And cold.
And cold.
As soon as we get some off, there's snow right back on it.
Yeah.
So
it's sort of the slow and steady wins the race, you know.
yeah, pretty much. Just gotta keep hitting until it stops snowing.
Just a matter of taking care of it, getting these sidewalks cleared off, ready for tomorrow.
All right, so there you heard it. Cold and miserable are the ways that some people are describing it. And Brian, I'll be keeping my hands on this ruler. Sussex County, Evan Kozloff, WBOC News. Back to you guys.